I am going to ask is something that I've asked at the beginning of every one of these hearings that have been, quite frankly, standing room only, and one of an issue that is of great concern to the majority of Rhode Islanders, that everybody remain calm and respectful. This is a committee room where we conduct business, and we're here to conduct business. I would ask that everybody refrain from reacting, from making comments, from making faces, from making gestures. This is a committee room where we need to conduct the business of the state, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This is an issue, as everyone knows, and anyone who's opened a newspaper or turned on their television, their phone, their browser on their phone, or their computer, that we have been working on for months. This is an issue that this committee, myself, Senator Archambault, Senator Oyer, other members of the committee have worked on tirelessly to try and get us to a point where we could allow the committee process to operate as it should and as it normally does. In doing that, we came up with language that satisfied the majority of the standing members of this committee. There are ex officio members of the committee that are appearing here today. That is something that is not the normal and usual course for votes. While that has happened in the past with respect to advice and consent and other tasks that are usually somewhat celebratory, in this instance, it is not something that is the norm. I think that it does a disservice to this committee and to the members of this committee and to the people who sat here for 12 hours and listened to testimony, who have received all of the written testimony and have absorbed that, who have discussed with one another where we can go with this bill, to come in an attempt to then change that vote after changes to the bill had been made to satisfy the standing committee. For that reason, under my authority as the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee, I am acting pursuant to Rule 6.14, and I am transferring this bill to the Committee on Health and Human Services. The next bill we will take up, that's the ruling of the chair. It's pursuant to a rule. There's no motion and no objection is appropriate at this point. The next bill we'll take up is Senator Seveni's bill, Senate Bill 238. Senate, just to be clear, the transfer is to House Bill 5125, Substitute B, which is Representative Williams' bill. And again, pursuant to my authority under Rule 6.14, as the chair of this standing committee, I am transferring the bill to the Committee on Health and Human Services. Objection. There is no appropriate objection, Senator, as it is pursuant to the rule, and I have the absolute authority to do it. The next bill we will take up is Senate Bill 238. We've moved on to the next bill. If you have an objection...
This is a legal murder issue.
Senator, this is my committee, and I am the chair. I have made a ruling pursuant to the chair that I am transferring the bill. If there is any objection, it is properly taken up on the floor. Feel free to do so. The next bill we're taking up is Senate Bill 238 by Senator Seveni. Senate Bill 238 by Senator